In the morning when I'm driving, I really come alive when I listen to my Ronnie, I listen to my Ronnie Q. They are rare and they are few who can compare with Ronnie Q. So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air, it's time for Ronnie Q. They are rare and they are few who can compare with Ronnie Q. So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air, it's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie. In the morning while I'm driving, Ronnie, I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie, Ronnie. I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q. Take a seat and go meet Ronnie. Sweet, 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 sweet Ronnie. No day complete without my Ronnie. She can't be beat. Sweet, sweet Ronnie.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Thank you guys for being here. Let me see who I have in the chat. I see Very Carey just dancing in a red dress. Thank God I'm not getting any red cards. Let me go up to the top. Ray Triggs said, that thumbnail though. Hey Ray Triggs, marvelous me. Thank you for being here. Tebe forever. Sandra, thank you guys for being here. Jill's Comfort Zone. Jill's Comfort Zone. I still haven't decided my project. You're in the cloud. Share the live stream too. Okay. Okay, so that's who I have in here. So, Very Carey, if you have a second, can you hit the link, please? Because I definitely need your help with something. If you don't have a second, just let me know. Hey, Lexi Lex, Grand Rising. Okay. I hope you guys take the poll too. Hey, Sally O'Malley. I hear observing. Sally O'Malley. Sally O'Malley, what are you talking about? I hear observing. You're here. I'm here observing. 2 minutes. Okay. Hello, everyone. I didn't know we had a designated observer, but thank you for being here, Sally O'Malley. Brick Girl Haley, hey, girl, hey. You're here. What are you observing? Okay. I will be deciding my project later on. You know, Jill, I was thinking about doing a drunken candy apple. I'm sure you know what that is, right? Even though I don't drink. But I know for Valentine's Day, people are, getting together and they, have a little libations and things like that. What do you think? Oh, excuse me. What do you think about that, Jill? Don't forget, uh, Jill Comfort Zone, myself, Auntie Donna, Grand Rising, Auntie Donna, and Madison. Uh, uh, Jill's Comfort. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of a drunken candy apple. Let me see. Yes, I can. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me find a pretty one. Some of these are so sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Okay, that's the one I want. Okay. So, we are crafting, and this starting in the second week of January, we will be crafting things for Valentine. So, we have all created dates, and I was thinking about doing the drunken candy apple because people drink libations and get together and, do their little whatever they do on Valentine's Day. And for the craft section, I wanted to. Here I come, Very Carrie. I'm coming right now. I know you are very, very busy in the morning. Let me crop this. Okay. Hey, Very Carrie.
Hey, Ronnie Q. Good morning.
Good morning. So,
Oh no, I can't hear her. Can you hear me, Ronnie? Oh no. Can you hear me?
yes, I hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear
cool.
me? Oh, you hear
Now
me
I
now?
can. Now I can.
Okay. So, how do I get in the bigger screen? You see all this black around the circle. How do I make that full screen so when we're crafting, we can see the people good? See, because I don't, you were telling me to enlarge it, and this
Yeah,
is
you could go to
large.
layout. You
Oh,
could try it right now with me. You could
yes,
try
I
it
want
now.
to. Okay.
Okay. So you go to
Okay.
layout
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna go to the left, to the extreme left if you want them to be bigger. So you put me on screen first. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. I got to get out of layout to put you on the screen. Okay. Let me put you on the screen. Okay. Now let me go to layouts because I hated that.
Okay,
Okay.
so go to the extreme left. You see all the options to make them bigger.
Uh, crop solo layout to show background image. I don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
Are you bigger now?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to uncheck everything. Should I uncheck everything?
I wonder if you're
Mhm.
seeing it differently on your
Maybe it's this one.
oh,
No. Is that it?
no, you could keep
Oh,
playing with them until it comes
Semina.
up.
Semina layout. Is that it?
No.
Ugh,
There's a
it didn't do
I
anything.
don't even have my computer out so I could show it to you. Because I'm using my phone.
Okay.
Oh. I You only got to click on layout if you're using your computer.
Uh huh.
Scroll down to the bottom
Okay.
where the arrow is there, so you could scroll down to choose the different options, and then there's one that you could show that one person on the whole screen.
Let me see if this is it. Let me see. Hold on one second. I put disable group layout. Okay, I'm gonna disable that. Let me see if that worked.
So even when you do solo
Nope.
layout, it doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why.
Okay, I guess I'll have to play around on it with it because I need somebody up here. Um,
Okay.
uh,
What I'll do is I'll do it for. I'll show you how to do it. Never mind. I'll show you.
okay, all right. Thank you. That's all
I'll
I
show
wanted,
you.
Carrie.
Okay.
Have a good day. Thank you for
You
being
too.
here. Hey, Auntie Donna, it didn't work. You made yourself bigger. Sally O'Malley is getting apple juice. Okay, that's it, Carrie. You can hop down.
Okay. Have a good
Thank
day,
you.
Ronnie.
All
Okay.
right. Hey, Cool Storm Racism. Hey, Church Mouse Grand Rising Foot Soldier. Thank you guys for being. It worked. Did it work, Auntie Donna? Auntie Donna, are you kidding with me? Did it work? And I didn't because I couldn't see it because when I would put the layout on, it was all over the screen, so I couldn't see what it was doing. Hey, Foot Soldier. Okay, so I'm waiting to hear from Auntie Donna. Did it work for real? Okay, so hold on one second. Jill, I'm thinking because I do candy apples anyway. I don't drink alcohol, but I am thinking about doing something like this: the drunken candy apples for Valentine's Day. They won't be gold and black. They can be whatever color you want them to be. Actually, what do you think about that, Jill? Good morning. Good morning. Yaya. Yaya. You. If I do the drunken candy apples, you must do the candy apples. You must. It. It worked. I don't know. No, we couldn't see it. Thank you, Auntie Donna, because when I put the layout screen up, it covers the whole screen where I can't even see the screen. That's crazy. Uh, no pressure. Grand Rising, Miss Douglas. Okay, so yes, y'all just couldn't see it. Okay. So I'm in motion. So we're going to be hey Aisha pronounce Aisha. Those are so cute. Hey character. Hey character. Okay. So okay, Jill comfort zones, just read my book. Demetra, DC Kool-Aid, Lisa, Auntie Donna. It's one more. A view is a view joins us, and who am I missing? Okay, you're right, Auntie Donna. When I do the replay, I'll see it. Now, I do candy apples anyway, and I do caramel apples and chocolate covered apples. But this is hard candy, hard candy, and so I'm thinking about doing that for my crafting thing. So we're going to be crafting starting the second week of this month. All the way up to the 7th of February. Each of us will be taking a day where we will be crafting. It's called Crafting and Conversations. You can join us if you'd like. You can just join us for the conversation. You can join us on camera and do execute the craft that we're doing. You can join us and execute a different craft of your choice on Jill's day, not on my day. On my day, we gonna do what? No, I'm just kidding. You could just join us and craft something that you're doing yourself. Just come and join us. Let's do something different in the B sector. It has been really fun. So I hope you guys don't miss us. Uh, now, so the first craft date is going to be with Jill's Comfort Zone. And I think she's crafting on we'll put the dates out. And we're gonna put the dates out and we're gonna give you enough information so you will be able to get your supplies for whatever craft that you want to join us with. You can just try it at home off camera or just come in and chit chat with us. So that's what we're going to be doing craft and conversations for Valentine day ideas. So I hope you guys join us. Okay. Now, Auntie Donna. Now, I didn't come yesterday because I was just like, the whole conversation yesterday. I couldn't do it. I just could not do it. I could not bring myself to put up any thumbnail, anything about the beef sector yesterday. I was so disgusted about the things that had happened in. Ooh wee, that's my birthday. When's your birthday? Don't dox yourself. Did I say the 17th of January? I think you're saying that. I could be wrong about that date. It could be the 24th. Anyway, we're going to be crafty. Happy early birthday, Miss Douglas. Now, so I was really disgusted about what happened to those people in New Orleans. I was really, then when the thing happened in Las Vegas with the ugly Tesla truck in front of the Trump building, I was like, somebody's trying to send messages, I think. And let's not forget, uh, any of you who listened to me before the election, I was saying that there is going to be okay. This is my conspiracy. Okay, I'm doing a conspiracy live since I went on strike yesterday. So this is my conspiracy live. I'm doing testices. Okay, so I am thinking that since they will not say what they will do to implement Project 2025 in the first 180 days. And Project 2025 did say that they will use the military to lock us down under martial law. I'm thinking now they're saying these are terrorist attacks. Now, what Negro is a part of ISIS? So they said the guy in New Orleans, the black guy, he had an ISIS flag in his car and all of this, and he had, I don't know. So ISIS, I didn't even know ISIS was still a thing. I didn't even know ISIS. What? So then the Elon Musk truck at the Trump Towers. I'm just like, are they trying to scare the public that we are in such danger and that we are under uh terror attacks by individuals that are not connected to a group that are going to be harder to find because they're not networking with anybody, so uh, there are no ways to trace them with communication, so we need to be in fear while 47 comes in office and says he's going. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Hey, Ray Triggs, grand rising to you. So that's all I have to say about that situation. So let's talk about what's been going on in the beef sector. So is the strike over? I hope the strike is not over. I hope that they did not bring out this half dead horse to show us that the strike is over, because this commentary is just trash. This commentary is trash. So you mean that Pizarro had to bring out none other than Dory? Where's Mona? Where's Mona? Thank you, Stomp Down, for the pictures. Where is Mona? So we have to hear this half dead story, and then we have to hear that she fell out with seizures, and then she was on a panel before, during, and after the seizures on phone calls with Ken when she's supposed to be passed out and cops are there. So we get this story with Kiki, and Kiki looked very nice yesterday. I got to give it to Kiki. I have to give it to Kiki. I like the full wig and stuff. Kiki, you look very nice yesterday, girl. So here we come with this Kiki and Diamond Ring Dory story, and to the point where Kiki called Timex's daddy on live, and she was like, "Daddy Daddy Timex, Daddy Ty, uh, wasn't I a part of your family, Daddy Ty? Didn't you know me, Daddy Ty? Didn't I raise our daughter? He was like, yes, baby, I love you. Yes, you sure did. Daddy Ty. I'm saying Ty instead of Daddy Roll, because that is no Rolex. That's a shit. That's a sundial. That ain't even no motherfucking real timepiece. That's a motherfucking old ass, dusty ass sundial. Uh, yes, so they can blame the current administration. Listen, we're going to get to that as well. Okay, so we got Timex on and we got Timex yelling in the background. We got Dory on the phone line, on the link line. We got Kiki over there being stressed out. She says she's being stressed out because of what they're saying. And then we got this old muggly mouth heifer sitting up there when Diamond Dory, I mean when Kiki called Diamond Dory's grandfather, and she's sitting over there calling out shots as if that old man got pussy peppermints to shoot up her pussy, talking about she want to talk to the grandfather. Girl, bye. So we have all of this commotion going on, and Kiki's crying and all of this. And I am just like, why? Now, I didn't hear when Dory's husband allegedly called their own daughter, his and Kiki's daughter, a bag of bitches. But I did hear that happened. I think that happened. I don't remember what channel that happened. I didn't hear it, but I think it hadn't happened on Modney's channel or Modney's channel. So therefore, I didn't hear it, but I heard about that it happened. But we have Kiki sitting up there trying to prove something and to rebut all of the lies and all of the ignorance that Diamond Dory is saying. And it was quite pathetic. And then after all of that shenanigans, and then after Kiki called and proved whatever point she was trying to make, that she raised her daughter alone, Rolex was nowhere around, and that the father just met Diamond Dory this year, because Diamond Dory was trying to say that her and this Rolex character were together for 20 years or something like that. Well, Rolex father said he just met Dory last year at the at the kennel, at the what is it? What do they call them? Whatever. I forget what they call the fucking places they put the horse. Not the kennels. At the stables. So he refuted everything that she said. So, hey TH, Happy New Year's to you. Hey Liz Livos, Happy New Year's to you. His name, Paw. And Dory kept picking at her. And it was just at the stables. Hey, watching from Cloud9, good to see you. Happy New Year. So we sitting up, we had to hear this back and forth, and Dory was obviously just kept on saying things to try to get Kiki upset, and Kiki kept getting upset to the point where she called Papa. And then Dory said, she called your daddy, call your father, but they had no success when they attempted to call his own father. I guess I don't know. At what point, I'm over that. I'm over all of that. But then today, all day long, Dory was hitting leaks. I saw her on Yaya's panel. No, I'm just kidding. Yaya said, I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I think it's Papa. Yes, it's Papa. Hey, Mimi, 126. So, oh God, whose channel was she on? I can't remember. I'm trying to exit this from my mind, to be honest with you. She doesn't seem to be mentally well. And if she's not, I don't know if it's natural or if it's product induced, but at this point, it is just ridiculous. She has no shame changing the story. So Nicole Reloaded went live last night with this urgent cry that Dory had had several seizures and she was unconscious, and the police were there and she could hear the police. But then today, Ken comes live and says that Rolex called him on his Google phone or something and told him the same thing. And he did not hear any police in the background. So, Ken said he decided to call back with a different Google number, and Dory answered the phone while she was allegedly unconscious. Take it for what it's worth. You know, when you lie so much that people don't know when you're lying or telling the truth, Ken, I know a lot of people just going to discount it. I don't discount anything that is going on with those whack jobs, Dory and her husband Rolex. This is just too much. And if this is really issues, what grown man would be out here pleading his case for YouTube about his family? So it is a whole lot going on. Called on IG. Yes, thank you. What they're doing to Dory in that picture at the veterinarian's office. They're giving her air because she passed out. She's unconscious. So they had to give her some air. Shit. She came in there like this. Well, not actually. They had to bring her in. They had to carry her in like that. So, you know, they're trying to assess her condition. And, you know, they may have to operate. So they have her on the operating table. You know, they don't know what they're going to have to do. They probably got to just pump her stomach. I don't know. Just call Peter. I didn't know horses could have seizures. Anything with a neurological systems can have a seizure. Okay, so thank you, Sundown, for these pictures. Messy, messy, messy. let me tell you. Okay, I'm sick of this. And then Shelly did a live last night with Dory's name in the title. Now Kiki went live on her own, and it devolved into something that it was not. Uppity came up there making it about her, and Kiki, you know, we good parents, and if you can't do it, you got a co-parent like me, and all this old drama. And Kiki, the child is gonna your daughter know what you did for her, so your daughter is gonna cling to you just like my kids cling to me. Bitch, didn't you lose custody of your child, so therefore that would mean your child would be clinging to their father who got custody from your grimy ass. Like, you know, are we sitting up here? Must we sit up here and hear delusions from a bitch who lost custody of her child? So, and try to insert herself and try to rewrite a story to focus attention on herself, when just to keep talking and talking and talking over everybody every time Kiki would let her talk, and then try to get a word in edgewise, she would take over the conversation. I know, Kiki, because you like me, and you no, none of this had anything to do with her. And then you got Tulsa coming up there. Now I heard Tulsa was over on YouTube cameras with Dory. Excuse me. With Dory and Kiki. Hey, abuse of you. She. Oh no, I haven't had my coffee yet. She needs that vice grip on 24 hours a day. What in the hell? And fuck that pole. Okay, the horse is still trying to talk while sedated. Yes. Okay. When doesn't uppity make it about her? So it was. It was. Oh, Diamond Dory. It was Kiki, and then on YouTube cameras, and then uh King Tulsa gets up there, and King Tulsa is Dory, you're the victim, and Dory, I don't blame you. You're the victim, further up upsetting Kiki, and further giving Dory this stance, and to continue to clamor on and add more lies on top of lies and on top of lies. But then when Kiki goes live, here comes King Tulsa over there talking about I'm a news reporter, and I'm just reporting the news, and they hammered his ass in that motherfucking chat, talking about and me as a mother and all, Tulsa, I think that you are really wearing nerves thin over here in the beef sector, and nobody's up for this clown shit. When they were really talking about real matters. Unfortunately, they were talking about real matters on YouTube. So we have seen Kiki fall apart on YouTube. Nobody wants to see anybody actually fall apart where you really think that, hey, it's emotionally tearing people apart to their own deficit. So enough of the bullshit is what I say. Enough of the bullshit. It has been a lot of this clowning, and then Nicole Reloaded was up there, and then Dory had the nerves to try to say, no, excuse me. So okay, so Kiki's panel went awry with uppity talking about herself and all of this, that, and the other. So then Shelly did a live and told Dory to come over. And Nicole Reloaded is up there. And Nicole said that since Rolex had called her, she did and told her to go live and let the people on YouTube know that Dory was having a seizure. And she was unconscious. And so Dory gets up there and it never fails that she can sit on a panel for hours and hours and hours and interrupt and talk and have no problem with her microphones, her headset, her Bluetooth. But she was there, I say, a total of 30 to 45 minutes, but she was able to talk maybe 5 to 6 minutes because, hold on, I'm having a problem with this, because Shelly was putting fire to her ass. So she comes on there and she's telling Nicole, you were wrong for that, and I thought you were my friend, I thought you was my sister, and I didn't tell what my mother did for you. Now you're coming up here on some bullshit, not address it. I'm so mad at you. What you mad at her for? If she said your nigga was the one who called her to tell her to go live. And she, listen, so she comes up there trying to talk about what her mama had did for Nicole. And I'm glad Shelly nipped that right in the bud. If she's supposed to be your sister, why are you even coming up here talking about what your mother did for her? And why are you even coming up here mad at her? Are you mad at Rolex? Yeah, I'm mad at him. I can't say anything to him. I feel like going to divorce. I'm sleeping in a different room and all this. And she said that real low and weak. And then 2 minutes later, come on, let's go ask Rolex. I'm gonna pick Rolex on. Rolex, did you call her? No, I ain't call her. I'm just like, this is just, it's like trying to talk to people who just hit the crack pipe. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're trying to talk to somebody who is high on some real serious drugs. I'm not saying they are, but it's just sounds like when you're talking to her or Rolex that you're trying to have a rational conversation with someone who just got blown, and who tries to have rational conversations with them. So after all the headsets and I can't hear, let me get my Bluetooth, my headset's not working, oh, I can't hear you. And then I was behind in Shelly's chat. So then all of a sudden she has to go. I have to go because I got some business to take care of. And I look at my clock on my computer, and I know that she's on the East Coast, I'm on the West Coast, and it's 9:40. What business that you got to take care of at midnight or after midnight? I'll give her the 40 minutes, but it was still midnight, your time. What business? Who has business at midnight other than a addict or a hoe? Your husband right there. So who got business at midnight? I gotta go. I gotta take care. I gotta take care of business. I got some business to do. She probably saw a Rolex over there, and that pipe was getting hot and shit. So she had to go. And she didn't linger like all the other times. She got off. So she saw Rolex over there, and she saw that rock melting. This is my theory. And she saw that rock melting, and she had to get up and get out. Good morning, Deputy Voodoo. Uh, Somebody lying. I didn't even think it was possible for Dory to I didn't even think it was possible for Dory to spin that into victimhood, but she figured it out. Crazy. Child, a shame and a scandal. Yes, it was. Hey, I spoke of views of you. This storyline is always a bunch of shit. They wash, rent, and repeat this mess every year. Uh, right of this bullshit. Good morning, somebody's lying. Okay, so it was just and that's I didn't even want to talk about it yesterday, but it went on further. I didn't want to talk about it yesterday morning, but it went on all day yesterday. So I was just like, "Ugh, this is just ridiculous." So that's just what's going on in the horsey tale. Okay. Uh so how Kiki and Nicole get a call about her having seizures in the hospital? A Kiki got a call too? Oh, you mean male Kiki. You spelled it like the female Kiki. Uh Sympathy played to divert from the girl Kiki calling Rolex daddy online, and also them trying to call Rolex daddy online, and daddy not answering for them, but he answered for Kiki. And then she comes out on Shelly's channel, and she says, "Oh well, he just felt sorry for her. That's why he answered the phone. He was just saying anything to her, to soothe her over, because he knows she crazy. No, we know you crazy, and we know he didn't answer the phone for you or him. That's what we know. That's what we know, bitch. Okay, so who crazy? He know who crazy. Does he didn't answer the phone for you motherfuckers? Okay." Thanks for joining the live stream. Okay. Oh, you tired of them? I hate being in the chat on my phone. I think people should stop Dory from coming on their panels. You know, when you're coming off of a fake strike, and put that forward and let it do what it do. Let it do what it do. People like to even though they hate being in traffic that car wrecks cause, when they get to the point where they can drive past, people love to look at carnage in car wrecks. Even if you've been stuck in traffic for an hour, you're going to rubberneck to look at what had you sitting in traffic for hours. So it is what it is. It was a design. Okay. Ronnie Q, did you hear Ken outed himself, Dory, and ZX for... No, no, I ain't know nothing about that. Did you hear Ken outed himself, Dory, and ZX for taking down the spaceship? So what was the response? Grand Rising, Brown Sugar. ZX did a live yesterday showing Dory doxing the folks in the beef sector. So that seems to be a theme with Dory, Dee Dee, Loop Loop, all of these thirsty ass old bitches. that have nothing else to do with their time, who's trying to sling their old pussy on an old nigga. I is there something at I know that it's when a chick with no teeth give velvet head. So is it the same thing with a nigga who ain't got no teeth when he lick your pussy? Do you get that much wetter? Do you as no dick getting Bree say, do you be busting six nuts one after the other? Bree, that actually shows that you know absolutely nothing about sex. I heard a bitch was over there talking about that she was busting nuts six in a row, busting nuts. So now we're it's Christmas time, early in the year. So she's over there busting nuts. No, nuts was getting bust on your face, if anything. Nuts was getting busted them big cracks of one of them 4 to 5 chins that you have. Cause bitch, ain't nobody busting no nuts up under all of that belly that hang to your knees. A motherfucker would get crushed if you let that motherfucking belly down. And it weighs about 300 to 400 pounds, so God knows you can't hold it in your hands that long. You let that belly go on that motherfucker, that bitch will fold like a folding chair backwards and break his motherfucking back. Ain't nobody breaking their back to fuck this type of shit. Bitch, who do you think you who do this bitch think she's fooling? Uh she busting off 6 nuts. She's busting 6 nuts back to back. But when Demetra said, "Ooh, don't you love it when you have an orgasm and you just quiver?" Of course, every woman loves that. And she, "Ooh, why you quiver? I don't want to quiver." Bitch, you don't know what it is to have an orgasm because nobody gives a fuck about giving you an orgasm. Who could manage to act like they want to please all of that you're lifting up to expose all of that? Girl, bye. And he's talking about having babies. Bitch, we already know. You don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Bitch, you don't even know how to fucking get a nigga to put a baby up in you. Bitch, girl, bye. It ain't like wiping your ass with a stick. You can't put the dick on a motherfucking shower rod and then put it in your pussy. See, you can wrap some toilet tissue around the shower rod and then reach back there and wipe that funky ass of yours. But you cannot put dick on a shower rod to reach that pussy. Period, point blank. The nigga is you are a glorified Jay Wilson skeet rag. Cause if a nigga is enduring looking at you and your fat funky ass, all he is doing is skeeting on you, not in you, bitch. Who the fuck you think you fooling? Okay, so let me see. Is there anything else? I don't know how I got. Hey, Kimberly Black. Uh, yeah, yeah. Uh, remember one day Dory was on her community wall, uh, googling about the. Be right back. Yeah, yeah. If you want to come up, please tell me more about this story. Uh, 6. Wow, nice. Oh dear, Lordy Ronnie. Listen. If you don't know how, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of hearing about these fairy tale, unreasonable stories from someone who obviously has not had satisfaction from a man. With all of these wrong stories, all of these bullshit stories, it's just ridiculous. At what point do you tell the bitch to shut up? Because what you're saying sounds absolutely ridiculous, and you're showing that you've never been pleased or satisfied by a man. I bust 6 nuts. Okay. I'm going to stay up in the clouds until all of these nuts. I think you mean all of these nuts. I know Doris was one. I know them all. Oh, you're talking about Yaya made a post. Yaya, I made a post on my wall about a week ago about those people clicking links and know that they are talking, having taken down channels. I know Dory was one. Well, has Pizarro said anything in response to that? That's what I want to know. Has she said anything in response to that? Liz says 6. Wow, nice. Not skeet rag. Yeah, she's a glorified Jay Wilson skeet rag. Okay, now let's talk about how we started. Hey, thank you, Liz. Uh, let's go. Happy New Year. Thank you, Liz. So, who else? We started the weekend off with we call her Norma Bates. Norman Bates was a bad boy, and Norma Bates would protect her bad boy. So we started off the weekend. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate you. I need 8 more goals, and I will come live this weekend. Those are my goals. I am dead. Okay, okay. I have not had breakfast or coffee. I may stick. I may skip both since we're talking about skeeting. And look at what we're talking about skeeting on. Shit. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so uh one of the club chat people came out, we'll call her Norma Bates, and came out and said that Club Chat efficiently was a cult. And she said that she will admit that she was a cult member, and she went in on Sean Bradley. And Sean Bradley came back out, feigning being unbothered. He started, saying different things about different people who were the catalyst in the issues between Norma Bates and himself. And then he brought Rita into it, and it was because of Rita, and Rita did this, that, and the other. But if you go to the community wall, Rick Reed had something to say about that. Rick, I'll let you read it. Put one in the chat when you're done reading it, if you can read it. Sean, you made up a whole fake story, a fantasy, and lied on Rita. Rita ain't come after you because Norma Bates. You know what happened. QB told it. Okay, so you conspired with Sippin and Key to obtain Rita's address and blah, 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 to go on through it. And how he ended, we don't have anything to do with y'all inside mess. We are just doing commentary as we should. This is y'all mess. Stop deflecting on Rita, Food Junkie, Jane, Shalina, or anybody else. Deal with Norma Bates. She is talking to you and keeping it on you. Why you throwing other people's names in it? That's weird. Put your big girl's pants on. So I have it up there for you guys to read, or you can go over there to Rick Reed's community wall and see that Rick Reed is not having it. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for the blessing. I appreciate you and Liz. Thank you, Stomp Down. I greatly appreciate you as well. And I also already thank you for the thumbnail and the other pictures that I use. I definitely appreciate your support. Sassy Sherry, good morning. Um, Now there's some tea here. Ooh. Now, but so uh, this thing between them, she was saying some things directly. Uh, thank you, thank you again, Liz. I appreciate your help. Thank God it's Friday. Grand Rise. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. So this thing between them is interesting because she definitely only addressed him. Now, when he came back out, there were people saying that they want to see what I forgot who it was. He asked he asked should he put the Zoom out. He said that he uh, started a Zoom, had to take a business phone call, and when he came back, people were yelling and screaming and cussing and fighting, and he didn't know what was going on. Grand Rising, Castro Cannon, good to see you. Now, listen, Castro Cannon, do not get Jay Wilson coming over here sniffing behind you because you know Jay Wilson is good to sniff up behind you under the guise of he ain't bothered. I don't know them people. Oh, I don't know them people. Where Castro Cannon is swinging it low, Jay Wilson is somewhere in the bushes licking his lips. So I just put it like that. So, uh, and I really found it weird that thank you, Stomp Down. I really found that it was weird that Sean Bradley. Uh, I mean, he doesn't have to address. Thank you, Jill. Comfort Zone. He does not have to address her. Uh, but he came out to address her. Now, he talked about Lipstick Alley. He talked about a whole lot of things. But he didn't really address what she said about the double good popcorn. She didn't know where the popcorn sales was going. Oh, yeah, he did. He said it was going to computers and I, uh, uh, iPads and iBooks and things that he was giving to his supporters. So he did address that. But I don't understand while in addressing her, he cautioned everybody. It just seems like you don't want commentary done about what has been put out on the YouTube streets. See, nobody went in and was doing DMs, and it was no back chat gate, which you freely talked about. This was put out on the YouTube streets. So it just tripped me out that he had the nerves to caution people. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better not talk about that lady. Y'all better be careful because she do things a whole nother way. He, in other words, he led you to believe that she's very litigious. But she said that she had no more time to talk in her last video. I heard, but I hear that she has a new video out, and I forgot to go over there. I heard at Stump Down she has a third video out. I heard two videos, but her second video, she ended that she has no more time to be bothered with you because she's working on something else. And I don't think that is with anyone else. That's what she led that breadcrumb out there. And then all of a sudden you're telling people I wouldn't talk about that lady because she do things a different way. Well, it seems like she's gonna be doing you, not us. This has been put out on the YouTube street. So you pulling Rita, a whole lot of different people in. If anybody was around during that time, you will remember that time where Rita and Mama Sippin were going through their thing, and Rita was on live, and she said that she saw Mama Sippin following her and all of that. Who don't remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember any of this. Now I wasn't involved in the murder. I'm just saying what was being said on the live. I ain't got a dog in this fight, but I am saying what was said. I remember her saying that daughter here was following her. Who remember that? I put a 1 in the chat. Thank you. So it's not like we don't remember these lives that Rick is talking about. So who don't remember that when they went to court with Rita, Mama Sippin met Sean Bradley up there. Who don't remember that? And even when he tells that he immediately got the case expunged from his record, who did he say went with him when they went to the office to get the whatever it was expunged, the case expunged off of their record? Him and Mama Sippin. So why you even bring up Mama Sippin? Why you even bring up Rita? Because in bringing up Mama Sippin, it's doing what it do. Mama Sippin ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with you and Ray Ellen. So look at all of these ones, So hey Aisha. Oh, I saw you, Aisha, already. So yeah, so the forewarning content creators from talking about the content that you guys have put out on the YouTube streets. I didn't understand that, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. Okay. And they had to drag Rita into the courtroom from the parking lot. Ronnie Q mods in chat. Yeah, I remember that whole thing. But I think that so I remember that whole thing, but I don't even understand why that's an issue in this. And it was something about Norma Bates had sent Rita some federal papers. They Well, Rick Reed was the one who said that never happened. I haven't heard from Rita since she decided to try to drag me about them lies that Reed was over there telling. So I have not visited Rita since. So you guys may want to go over there and see what Rita has to say about any of this, if she has anything at all. I cannot tell you. Once somebody who I support decides to turn on me and talk shit to me about something that never happened, I ain't got time for it. That's where you find yourself up in the middle of some more Sean Bradley it's your fault shit. So I don't know what she has to say. Stomp Brown says Rita and Big Sean Bradley ran into one another at the grocery store. Yeah, at what was it? At Costco, I believe they ran into each other. Yeah, so I don't think people are going to stop talking about it. I don't know what the third live was from Norma Bates, but there's a back and forth. Norma Bates is ready for it. Norma Bates said, it is what it is, and let's get it. Norma Bates said that it was a cult, and she agrees that she was a part of that cult, but she is no longer in the cult. So there's a little back and forth. I now see this is some real YouTube beef. So Sean Bradley, in essence, just flipped his hair and said, "Bitch, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to work. I got trips to take. Bitch, you can kiss my ass, Norma Bates. I ain't got time for you. Go." Listen, so Sean Bradley is unbothered. As he does his videos about it. Hey, Room Shaker, how you doing? Jay-Z though. But you stutter like a broken record. When did I stutter? See, it doesn't hit when I'm not stuttering. See, if I stuttered, that would be one thing. But so obviously you're dumb as a motherfucker because you decide to sit up here and say that I stuttered when people clearly hear that I'm not stuttering. And if I'm a broken record, you set your dumb ass up here to say that I stutter like a broken record, but I'm not stuttering. You actually subscribe to my page to be able to say something in my chat that everyone here sees that is not true. You're a fan. Bye, bitch. Okay, let's continue. Where are my mods at? Excuse me. Where are my mods? Hello. Hey, Starbill. Thank you for being here. Wow, are they still talking about people stuttering? A nigga with a list. Oh, speaking of which, uh, I caught the end part of YouTube cameras. Now, YouTube camera and Ness are going at it. Ness is really attacking YouTube cameras for some weird reason. I think that Ness may be upset because a 57,000 square foot Timu warehouse in China went up in flames today. The total loss of inventory has been estimated to be as high as $56.19 US. So I think that may be what has a bug up, not 59 million, 59 billion. No, $56.19 is thought to be lost. So I think that that's why Ness has a bug up her ass, because she won't be able to do any more of them thin wig get a what get a dress with me lies with them cheap ass Timu clothes on. I think that Lemon is walking around barefoot, but because surely he's already worn those foam Timu Jordans that he has out, so he's going to be walking around here like uh, Fred Flintstone until they're able to get another Timu warehouse up and going. So I think that's why. Hey, Church Mouse. I Not Timu, yes Timu. So I think that's why Ness is has such a hair up her ass behind YouTube cameras. But I also heard that we know that Big Sexy has a hair up her ass for Sassy. So now where the dick gonna go? Where is a dick gonna go? Okay, I digress. So we know that she has a hair up her ass for Sassy. So I hear allegedly, I didn't hear with my own ears. Maybe some of you guys, if I'm wrong, say no, that never happened. I hear that Big Sexy, came out and said that Sassy told her that YouTube cameras and DG was screwing. And she came out there to put it out as something that Sassy told her that was supposed to be such a bad thing, that YouTube cameras and DG was screwing. Like, YouTube cameras is screwing this dude off the internet. Can you believe it? And I don't know anything about DG. I ain't never seen one of his videos. I've been hearing this story back and forth for time and time again. And then recently I heard that he was high as a something something. And then I was like, okay, so that's supposed to be the bad thing, that he gets high. Well, if it is such a big story that Sassy thought it was so salacious that she is going around talking about her good Judy behind her back to other people, sharing this salacious story. Houseway, wasn't she fucking internet dick too? Isn't that internet dick that she been fucking on, always talking about new strains of weed that he get? Ain't he a junkie bitch too? So I don't even understand any part about it. But I have time to go over to YouTube cameras on yesterday, and there was no site was a Sassy her good Judy up there. So we not gonna forget that same Sassy, that good Judy who had her cussing her out, who had YouTube cameras cussing her out because she did some fuck shit once before. And she never apologized. We're just gonna carry on like this never happened. So I was did Sassy show up to YouTube cameras yesterday after this revelation that she was going behind YouTube cameras back, allegedly telling Big Sexy who that YouTube cameras was hunching on Donald Goins while she getting internet dick too, that can't go a whole motherfucking 5 minutes on a panel about without talking about what strain of motherfucking synthetic or not synthetic uh generated human generated weed he's smoking. Anybody? Any answers? Okay, Voltron, the new muscle pain clean. Spelled wrong, but I love the products. Hello, any answer to my motherfucking question? Y'all talking about being gay and Vicks and all of this shit? Yeah, Lord, y'all ain't answering my question. Y'all act like y'all ain't heard a word that I said. Damn, folks can't sit in the chat and color anymore without getting dragged. Hello. No, I didn't. Did anybody see that? It did was uh anybody see that? Was the fake pompous bitch on YouTube camera's channel yesterday? Okay. Fuck y'all. Don't answer me. Fuck you. Don't answer me. Okay. So let me just I don't know nothing about them folks. Your ass had all that under your medicine and cod liver oil. Now whose parent used to take a big finger full of Vicks and make you swallow it? And it's a good thing we ain't dead. I can't keep up with the friendships around here. I don't watch YTC. Hey, Renee. Hey, Ebony Diamond. Nobody has an answer to my question because I'm just saying I did not see her on YouTube Camera's show yesterday after Big Sexy came out and said that she was spreading the words behind the scenes that YouTube Cameras and Donald Goin was getting it on. And if they was, and this is the same motherfucker who getting fucking YouTube dick too. So what was the motherfucking story? See, nobody listen. I'm not saying she wasn't there. I'm asking. I did not see her there. Everybody's right. It says don't digest. Shit. Back in the 70s, they was putting a clump on your chest of that Vicks and putting a clump down your throat. It's a wonder we are still alive. Okay, so let me close my poll. Let me close my poll. Let me see. Let me close my poll. I hope you guys took the poll. In poll. Okay. Did you hit the like button? Yes, of course, 65%. Girl, bye. Came in second with 18%. I'm waiting on what it gives first, 13%. How did I even get here? 2%. Happy New Year to you as well, Kina. Now, hold on. New poll. Okay, one more. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, new poll. Everybody, please take the poll. Um, and let's go on to our next. Yes, there was a girl by. Exactly. 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 And so, why are you going behind scenes, talking about somebody who is doing the exact same thing that you do, and try to get it celebrated all over everywhere you can go? But you're going behind the scenes, and this is your good Judy, and saying it like it's a dirty secret. Make any of this make sense? Child, bye. These delusional people around here think everybody is buying into their dumb shit. Let's be clear. So I didn't hear it happen on Bree, but I read that it happened. So I'm going on that. And if you know that that did not happen, you are more than welcome to put it in here too. Ronnie Q does give a suffer a and no tease though. She's jealous of Pastor J. Wilson. Mm. Pastor J. Wilson. Ronnie Q gives a no tease. Those things, those things, jealous of Pastor J. Wilson. Pastor J. Wilson, who I'm going to be engaged soon. Would y'all help me pick out a ring? I'm jealous of J. Wilson. What is J. Wilson to be jealous of? What is Jay Wilson to be jealous of? But thank you for waiting 5 minutes, actually creating a whole troll page name. I see that you are a big fan, that you took so much time out of your personal space to be blocked. Bye bye. Okay, so. Okay, so there's a new poll. So let's see what the next what I have coming up next. I wanted to talk about. I am going to present something to you. Now we have been hearing about this Honest Row has signed an NDA, and he is having to actually do a fundraiser for this $5,000 trip to go to, where they're going to. Where is this trip to? Where are they going? I keep wanting to say Antigua, but it's not Antigua. Belize. Thank you guys. To Belize. Okay. So I'm watching. Who was I watching? I was watching. I think it was on Kiki's Live yesterday. You would think it was Dubai. No, it's Belize. $5,000 to go to Belize. Okay, I can't take the poll. I don't know anything about those two people to go nowhere. Now, $5,000 to go on shitty Trisha's Belize trip. So she gets up on the panel. I think it was at Kiki's. Yeah, and because she you gotta see her and Deanna Irving get into it, because she said that she reached down in the chat and said something about Deanna Irving, and Deanna hit the link, and she said, Deanna Irving, you're just mad because I found out everything about you. I found out all about you. And Deanna hopped up on the link and said, what you find out about me, bitch? Tell me what you found out. So she said, the only reason I knew your name, and then she called her last name out too. So this is the no dragging kids person up here calling Deanna out by her first and her, I think it was her first and her last name. And then Deanna hopped up there and said, no, it's Deanna blank blank. And she put her married name behind it. So you're sitting up on a panel doxing Deanna because you are a fraud ass bitch. So let's be real clear that we are talking about the fucking biggest fraud in the B sector. Let's be clear. Talking about this Belize vacation. And she invited you. I'm going to drop the link for you too. She invited everybody to go to IG Phillips Global. And this is where you can buy these phony ass tickets for Belize. But let's go to IG Phillips Global together. Here is the link. Hey, verbal assassin. Here is the link. Taking advantage of the handicap. We know this trip won't happen. We're gonna let's peruse IG Global, IG Phillips Global together. So we see here, here is the home page. Let me make sure you know that this is the home page, and they got a little plants in look like a tin can. Finance consultant and cannabis business system developed. Finance, cannabis, travel, and events. A trusted firm, IG Phillips Global and Associates. Our vision is to lead the our vision is to lead as the number one consulting firm and compliance partners in finance. What? Excuse me? Cannabis business development, real estate development, travel concierge, and exclusive events. Now this is their vision. This is a real business statement. What is their vision? Our vision is to lead as the independent global business company with steady growth, firm excellence, and excellence is spelled wrong, and enhance shareholder. No period. Enhance shareholder. Our vision is to lead as an independent global business company with steady growth, firm excellence, which is spelled wrong, and enhance shareholder. That doesn't even make sense. No period. Okay, so we see the old calculator. We see a data sheet. We see a magnifying glass. Okay, so this is who's holding. This is who you go to buy the tickets for them. Let me see what they've got going on in finance. I see a law books, real estate law books, real property law books, a gavel, national foreclosure consultants for unclaimed funds, national foreclosure consultancy for unclaimed funds, excluding New York, Colorado, Michigan states. Okay, so corporate business consultant and developing. We're going to go through this. Business consultancy and system development. Oh, there are actual people in here. So I wonder if people who do these Google search, I'm pretty sure that this is just a Google search group of people. Are these who? What are these people's names? Are you saying that these are the people who work for the company? And let's name them: business consultancy, systems development. Start or revamp your business with structure that will enable you to thrive. Our expanding our wait a minute, or expand your business plan through development and strategies for maximum revenue stream into your existing business. Well, inquire within. I won't. Then we have the New York State Cannabis License Consultancy. So they're showing you how to get your license to grow cannabis in New York. Okay, so this is where it really matters. So all of that out of the way, this big consulting group they handle travel. So let's see what they have on the list for travels. Can you guys see and hear me? I hope I showed this once and then I had my banner up over it. I want to make sure you guys can see and hear me. Okay. The first thing that they show on their travel is Secret Island Vacation to Belize. Book your tropical Secret Island Belizean vacation package. Join influencer Join influencer Shish Trish, other popular content creators and subscribers, fans from Black YouTube. Where's Black YouTube? And 10 guest fans during a private luxury all-inclusive getaway to a secret island in Belize from November 7th, 2025 through November 10th, 2025. So now she's saying that there are going to be 10, 10 guest fans. It doesn't make sense. Join Trish, other popular content creators, and subscriber fans from Black YouTube, and 10 guest fans. So obviously you're inviting subscribers to buy their tickets, and you're going to have 10 guest fans. So obviously these 10 guest fans are not going to have to pay. But Slow Row, he has to do a whole fundraiser to get himself. Why, if you got 10 guest fans, why isn't Row one of your guests? You plucked him out of the barrel of all of the people that you see in YouTube because what? You wanted him to be there. Well, how come you didn't have him to be there as a guest? Why does he have to be your indentured servant? Are we going to have to start calling Honest Row Toby? Are we gonna have to start calling Honest Road Kunta Kinte so he can go he can raise money for you, give you his social security number allegedly to get to this place where you giving 10 guest fans a ticket? So this tells you all land, you get land transfer, boat transfer, all meals, drink package, one guided snorkel to the turtle spot, use of non-motorized water toys, YouTube Streets Awards Gala. This is all the stuff you get. You get gift bags for guest tiers and all taxes and fees. Please note, things about the boat, blah, 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 blah. Consultation. The honored influencer shall not cancel. The influencer. Now, I'm a screenshot this because how many times this is the newest day of the YouTube Street Awards, and she has canceled it. It was supposed to have been last year. Now we're getting the honored influencer shall not cancel. The influencer whom is being honored at the YouTube Streets Awards 2025 hereby agrees to not cancel the attendance duties during the scheduled dates for any reason, excluding illness with proof. Now, you have to have a doctor's note. So who is, she's not the honored influencer, but she can cancel this bullshit every year, every 6 months. She can cancel it, and we're doing it on a different date as if these cancellations now. But she is going to say that you, whoever this honored influencer, shall not cancel, and unless you're ill with proof, death or accident or other causes beyond the artist's control. The schedule is not at the sole discretion of the host or the event date, Sunday, November 9th. Okay, so how to book your Belize vacation. Okay, let me see. Now, let me see. You got to fill out the forms to be submitted to the Secret Island chef for meal preparations. All of the forms can be found at the bottom of this page for download. All documents must be submitted by email to bigfishigphillipsglobal.com. And now there's a link. Let's see where that links take me. I just hit that link. and it says unlisted, and there's absolutely nothing. Let me share this new page. When I hit that hyperlink, let me show you what I get in this hyperlink. So, Shish Trish got this all together. Let me show you where that hyperlink that she has us to go to takes us. There's nothing. It won't even show up. I can't even share the screen because there's nothing there. Okay, so let's go back to the YouTube Streets Awards bullshit. See, because I have detailed this a long time ago. So, it's just, you know, I am so sick. This is another bitch that I am sick of hopping up on links talking all of this bullshit and lies and scams. I'm sick of it. And all this yelling and scheming about this scam. So you have the link to this page. You see this big fish at phillipsglobal.com, which is put on here as a hyperlink that takes you absolutely nowhere. It says unlisted, period. You don't go anywhere from this hyperlink. So let me let me finish. Deposits and cancellations. Let's see what you have to put down. Required deposits. A required minimum of 30% deposits of any vacation package will be accepted from December 15th, 2024 through January 30th, 2025. So you have until the 30th to put your 30% deposit down. Cancellation policy. If booking is canceled prior to May 30th, a 75% refund, less 25% administration and pricing fee will be granted. Now, you have until May 30th, but they're going to take 25% off. If booking is canceled prior to July 30th, a 50% refund, less 50% administration and pricing fee will be granted. There will be no refunds granted after July 30th, 2025 due to the island rental agreement and stipulations placed on IG Phillips Global and Associates. Okay, so, okay. Now, 4 days, 3 nights itinerary. I am not going through all of this. Now, at the bottom, you can download Secret Island Vacations, Belize YouTube Street Awards. I'm not going to download that. Secret Island Vacation Belize 2025 Travel Concierge Agreement. Final PDF, credit card authorization form, Secret Island Vacation Belize 2025. I am definitely not going to download that. So those are links that you can download now let's see. So that's the travel. Now, wait a minute. I was going to the travel page of this big conglomerate LG what is it called? LG, what is it called? LG, IG Global or whatever the fuck. But you mean in travels? In travel. This is all they have. Oh, wait a minute. The gold experience awaits you. Secret Island Vacation. So they're advertising it again. So I'm wondering, okay, a single island room package is $5,337. Single island room package 14 is $5,337. So why did you write single island room 15 package is $5,337.27. So it's all one cost here. We have all of them are the same cost. I don't know why there are so many little options. Oh, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 rooms. Six rooms. I don't know why I don't get it. Okay. So let's see what else this travel they have for travel. Okay. Oh, You have the platinum experience, $5,825. They have one. I wonder if this reserved room up here on the gold experience, you see this one room is reserved. I wonder if that's Honest Rose room. There, all the rest of them are available, but there is one that is reserved. So I wonder if that's what Honest Rose is. I've been working on the railroad, trying to fund this cash to get to Shish Trish to shove me in the ass. I know this trip is phony, but I wanna be alone. I've been working on the railroad all my dumb life on. So okay, so let's see. They have the platinum package that is 3 6. Uh, they have no three. They have 5 rooms, and they are $5,825. And what is this? Villa Suite number 3 with kitchen, living room, and private pool package is $6,884 on a private island. All of these rooms are available, of course. And then they have the download information where you can stump down. Give me your credit card. Let's reserve you in the half Mexican, half black. I think you guys would want the kitchen in your room. It's only $6,884. Okay, the diamond experience awaits you. How many rooms? We have 3 6 rooms. They are all available, of course, for $6,384. Okay, so this is this big IG global. Let's see what other travel. So we have exhausted. Wait a minute, the VIP diamond experience. Now, not only a diamond experience, a VIP diamond experience. Child, come on. They have two. Uh, they have one that's booked and reserved. And then they have one that's available for $7,884 in the new administration, where they are saying that they will be firing government workers up to 80% of government workers. You got a dumb bitch out here with some bullshit trying to scam people out of 7,800 and some dollars in the beef sector of YouTube. Okay, so let's be clear. Okay, so now, if you have nutritional considerations, there is an intake form for you to fill out. How lovely! This is a big company that plans to do financial consulting, real estate, and all of this type of stuff. So surely, is there any more trips no more trips? So you mean to tell me that they do travel concierge and all of this, and the only travel event that they have is this shitty Trish's secret island? There is no more travel planned from this big conglomerate corporation. Let's see what events. Okay, so that's the only travel. Let's see what events that they have. They have. They have some clients. They have, who is their first client? Hush and Move, Hypnotic Helps, and this Med Helps. That is the medical facilities that she always talk about. I have a medical. Well, why is there only 3 our community partners and affiliations? Why are the only affiliations at this IG Global a place are connected with this scamming ass bitch? Hush and Move, Hypnotic Helps, and this Med Helps. And if I'm not mistaken, they said that one of these alleged doctors that she had named as somebody who was a part of this Med Help said that they know nothing about her, and they have nothing to do with about her. Now, here's this statement: become a part of history. YouTube Streets Award and Med helps. Okay, so contact Phillips IG Global. So wait a minute, is that it? That's it. So if listen, if you are somebody who figures out too late that this is a scam, she will be able to at least keep up to 25 or 50% of your 30% deposit. You know, like Jay Wilson said, it's about a coin. It's about a coin. So I just wanted to peruse this site. I will drop the link once again to this site so you can peruse it for yourself, because it is a goddamn shame that you have a grown woman out here yelling and screaming and lying about this shit. It's a damn shame. I just want you to see. There it is, right there. She's gonna be yell. She's gonna be yelling. Go to IG Phillips Global and get your tickets. Okay, so there's the website. She has promoted this website. So I just decided to help you peruse this website to see that this website has nothing to do with anything that's not related to her scamming ass. So capiche? I'm gonna drop my link. That's all I had to talk about really today. Uh, I'm gonna drop my link to see, and I'm gonna go back. I don't know if any of you guys were talking to me, but when I'm behind the scenes showing stuff, I can't see what the chat is saying because I'm behind the scenes talking shit. No, because I can't see what you guys are saying. Did I drop the link? Yeah, I dropped it. Okay, let me paste the link. I don't see it. Hey T, wait a minute. Let me drop the link again. Hey Spicy Dicey. Spicy Dicey, you just missed it. We just perused the Belize vacation website. I don't know where you were, but yeah, we just checked out that website. Okay, I'm gonna pin my link just in case anybody wants to come up and have a conversation with me. If not, let me see. Okay, the message is pinned. Now, I'm going to end my poll. Did you guys take the poll? Did you guys take the poll? We're doing good. Hope you, Spicy Dicey. I hope you had a great New Year. Okay, so I'm gonna. Did you guys take the poll? I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2. I have somebody in the back. Hold on. Let me put my flyer up. This should cover everything well enough. A view, is that you?
Yes, ma'am. You so damn messy.
Uh, hey, a view, what's going on?
Girl, we forgot to mention Tussin. Remember Tussin?
Robitussin?
Yes. And then we shortened it and made it Tussin. You know, anytime you was
Mhm.
sick, your toe hurt, you got a headache or anything, they give you a tablespoon of Tussin. Put some Tussin in it. Girl, all those little
Hey,
vitamins we used were great.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And I told you the cod liver oil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Bernice Grand Rising. Okay. So yeah, definitely. I don't know why y'all was talking about all of that. I just Google a cost
Well,
of a trip to Belize. Tish is definitely scamming. Wow.
well, we were talking about it because you had a troll in the chat that had blatantly state that you and I don't know if they added another person, are I think they said something about false teeth and using sulfur 8 grease and drinking castor oil or some shit. I don't know. It was some lame attempt at dragging both of us. Right in your chat, you had a whole lot of trolls today, Miss Ronnie Q.
Oh, they took their time out to be counted. Thank you
Yeah.
for being counted. Thank you for being counted. As I
Well, they cut up
uh,
today. I hope
thank
they
you for
took the polls.
I hope you took the polls. I definitely hope you took the polls. But they did take their time out to create who is Bougie Girl? Your device
Oh,
is not connected. So there's that.
hot, spicy, dicey. Yeah, Trish just doing her no. She well, anytime there's some activity, she throws herself up into it. I guess and I'm not sure why she dragging me and Miss Verbal Assassin. Miss Verbal Assassin ain't really got time for her. So thank you, Verbal, for at least speaking on it because I saw in the chat that you and her were going at it. I gotta go see where that happened. Uh, and I'm so sick
I
of
that
Ross.
was a Kiki's page last night because she tried to reach down. And you just mad because I found out everything about you. I found out what you were up to or something like that, trying to signify that she found something you know just that was bad about Deanna Irving. So Deanna was like, "What you find? Well, tell them what you found,"
Oh,
because she found a goddamn thing. She was trying to signify that, and you're just mad because you were under no Dragon Kids thing, and I found out all about you. That was
see,
Honest Rose. That was reserved. Okay, go ahead. See.
oh. Yeah, I don't know. They acting like that we in a cult. They always name out the same names. Ronnie Q, Deanna Rick Reed. Every now and then they'll throw my name in there. But like we all in a cult or something. No, we don't do cults. We not a cult, a crew, a chat, a club, a posse. None of
Look at
that.
this.
We're all individuals.
Look at Nest Peg Liz. Y'all all got bald head, especially Deanna.
Oh!
Chaba. Chaba. Now,
Deanna got a whole head full of damn hair.
and the thing about it is, Deanna, when she was talking to Trish, she said, "No, no, no. Let me get on this panel and let me talk to you." So she was on camera, and she definitely had long hair that was natural and in twists and hanging all in her face. So are we going to pretend? See, none of some of these people are so used to wearing units and weaves and all of that that they don't understand natural hair that is in double twist and still hanging down the to your eyebrows. You got some long, healthy hair. So
Mhm.
it is what it is. Nobody is concerned about that. So what else?
Oh, I was saying that I'm so sick of the wash, rinse, and repeat storyline of that whole. Um, I don't even want to name the names of the whole. Anyway, it gets worse. Now, I didn't even know anything about a grand mal seizure. I didn't know anything about somebody calling Nicole. It kind of gives me a remnants of when Tracy got arrested. And I'm sorry for throwing your name in here. The heat called Tracy's family. Like, there's certain things that you just should not be doing. Because I do think that that was overstepping. Even if Tracy set up in jail for a minute, it's not anybody's job on the YouTube to contact somebody's family. So I would be mad if this storyline is true. If but it happened on YouTube. She was on here really acting very confused, Miss Dory. Now I do happen to like Dory. I know a lot of people don't. I find her entertaining, and I have had some nice conversations with her. But she was very spasmodic or whatever the other night, and it looked like she was in a crisis situation. But for somebody to call Nicole, it's just like it seems like it's just a play in a way. And then she got on here crying. This happened at least 2 or 3 times in a row. This whole little funky storyline. I swear, I know I've seen this before. And they all get all up into it. Has anybody else seen this storyline before? Because I know damn well my memory is not that bad.
Yes, we've seen it before, and that's why I was like, you're gonna come off a strike, alleged strike with this story. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, what and the simple fact that she was like, oh, I'm gonna go viral. I bust YouTube. I'm gonna go viral. She thought that she did something yesterday, and all she did was prove to be a whole psychopath.
It was a manic situation yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
And,
oh,
and then they'll
she
go away. Go ahead.
she had me she had me I was just like disgusted. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, then it'll, be on the streets for a little bit, and then at some point then it'll go away. But I'm so sick of it. It is so lackluster. Now, if this is a play to get clicks and views and all that, especially at the beginning of this month, because now people are working on getting the numbers and getting their clicks and views now. I think it's spread. I don't know what's going on with Octavius, because I did listen to his live. I don't know if their relationship thing, if that's real. I don't even know why they share that, all that.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, or Octavius came live. I don't know
Yeah,
what he said because I didn't go. I did go over there, but he had it where you couldn't go back, and I wasn't just going just. So I wanted to because she came back live after her live, and she was. It appeared I didn't see any tears. It appeared that she was
yeah.
crying, and I don't know why Octavius would say this about me. And I was just like, okay, no, okay. In the road has stopped here for me. I'm done.
Yeah. Now, I listened to his because I wanted to see what he was saying, and basically what I got out of his is that she had came on New Year's Eve, and was and had some cocktails, and so she got on live, and people were making comments and things, and so he got on his live and said, "Why are you doing this if you're supposed to be sober?" And practicing sobriety, this is not a good look. And why would I want my woman to do that? Where apparently she had mentioned the size of his penis again. And he
Yeah.
said, I don't appreciate that. Why you got to, get on here and talk about my penis, which I do kind of agree, whether it is extremely large or extremely small, if that is your man. So, yeah.
Now I forgot to tell you guys, Ebony Diamond. Yes. Okay. The address for that IG global thing that I just went through you guys with is in a Trump property, in a Trump office property. It's probably like one of those Delaware properties where you can rent out PO boxes to feign as if you actually have a office in that building. So I'm pretty sure anything connected with him, he's going to try to make money off of every square inch, every postal box, PO box that's not being used by a business. So I'm pretty sure he lets scam artists, one scam artist knows another scam artist, rent a PO box to make it appear as if they actually have office space in that Trump building. It's not the Trump Towers, it's another Trump office building. Thank you for reminding me about that.
And speaking of this whole fundraiser for Roe to go, Roe was offered a full paid trip to an event, and he did not have a passport. So is he gonna include the fee of the passport in this event? So I mean, I don't believe that this thing is going to happen. I did see there was a GoFundMe account, and I think there was $10 in it so far, $10 to $20. And I think he needs like 6,000 or something like that.
Oh, and I skimmed over the part about the NDA you must sign, and
Yes, he signed the
I didn't,
NDA.
and I didn't go into you can pull up a PDF of the NDA, but I gave you the link. Peruse it for yourself. Yes, it's a lot with this bullshit, and I am sick of her hitting up on links talking about this illegal shit.
Hmm. Well, initially when she brought it up last year, Ro was supposed to be the co-host for the event, and I, like a good troll, I went ahead and added to it like I was going to attend the event, and then she immediately switched over and wanted me to be the one of the headliners, and she wanted me to stay in her villa. No, I don't want to stay with anybody. I've been down that road before. So then she was saying the amounts. I think she said I would get a discount rate since I would be a host, and it was a whole big old thing. And she kept pressing me. She sent me the NDA. I didn't even look at it because I think it had already been publicized and everything. People had already dragged it, and so she wanted me
Thank
to
you,
be her
Spicy.
roommate.
Thank you, Spicy Dicey.
Yeah,
I would
spicy.
never. Can you imagine being her roommate? Oh, I would never. That's just. She's trying to get some le- legitimate people to already to attach themselves to this. So she's out here still alone, and the only person that she was able to corral up was Honest Row. And
Mhm.
we have seen Honest Row being used for fodder, used to go on trips. So he's so naive that that's the only person that she could get to go. So instead of it making it more of a legitimate trip, it just shows how illegitimate it really is that you had to get Honest Row to sign up to do a fundraiser and allegedly also get his social security number. See, none of this looks good. All of this looks like a straight up scam. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people allowing her up there to yell and scream about get your tickets and all. I'm sick of it. Yeah, yeah. At this point, people who allow her up here to share this shit are really complacent in this scam, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, and she also wanted to get three people in her villa, and she was talking about asking ODS. She said she could feel comfortable sharing a villa with ODS, but then I guess somebody else wanted to be in the part of that, and she
Hold
said
on,
no.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, you're back. Ronnie Q, views of you and Ronnie Q are both built up like Tracy and both over 60, hating on Trish because she's young. No, sweetheart. Ronnie Q is far from 60. So I am girl bye. Okay, let me remove this.
This
Can one of
troll
my
name.
mods delete that page right here? Okay, go ahead. What were you saying? The views of you?
Yeah, so she felt the other person, I can't think of who it was. She said no, I'd rather have ODS and view as my sweet mate. It's I don't feel comfortable because I'm a married woman having you be a sweet mate or whatever. Oh, she had the whole thing planned out. She was just speaking all great
But
skills.
she's a married woman. But then what happened about that? Uh, for the love of Trish, all of a sudden she was an unmarried woman. Remember that?
Yes, ma'am, I do. But
Yeah,
wasn't what didn't he have the love of Brooke? Is she supposed to be married to? What the hell is going on?
exactly, exactly.
It's like these monkey see, monkey do plays. We need new plays. The plays. These plays are so dumb. They're all wash, rinse, and repeat. And the new people really get sucked in. I guess they do get a little bit of increase in clicks and views for it. But the older people that have been here already, they smell shit. They know it's shit and it's shit. So whatever. Do not body troll for Trish, but Trish. Oh, To see, I like T. I'm trying to see if T is a good person or a bad person because some of the comments T's making is on point. I think T's a good person. Yeah,
Hold
Trish
on.
is in her late 50s, so she needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let me see. Don't nobody troll for Trish but Trish. She's nobody to troll for. Oh, so you're saying that she is the troll. That's what
Oh,
she's saying. Trish is trolling for herself. So
oh,
and
okay, T.
all this read the fine print and anybody who's not from New York City is a bumpkin. No, bitch. We read that bullshit that you put out. Nobody's reading no goddamn fine print on that shit because that was some bullshit. Girl, bye. Your
And
man.
that website is full of grammatical errors. This website is full of stock photos. You can just go to any place and
Mm-hmm.
pull out those photos. And the grammatical errors really tells you something. All those accolades that the company is supposed to be presenting, all that travel and all this whatever. I forgot all the list of goddamn things that the company does. One-stop shop. All of that. You think they couldn't hire somebody in IT or have somebody proofread their goddamn website? And then you go to the links, and like you showed us, the links are broken.
Yeah, now
Girl.
Jill said, I thought you was going on the trip of you.
I was playing with her. I ain't going nowhere with that bitch. Fuck her. I'm not going nowhere with anybody. If I go anywhere, I'm booking my own damn thing. I don't need nobody to help me with it. I don't need nobody to coordinate. I don't need to get on no discount lists and shit. I'll pay full price. That's one thing Vegas taught me.
Look, Ronnie Q, this chat is cutting into my penis purchase funds.
You gave $20. Is that how much? I know you paying more for peeing. No, I know.
And
$20.
Deanna said she married to who? Exactly. She was married, and then all of a sudden she was single, so she could do a 3-day for the love of Trish over 3 nights and 3 channels, trying to get some attention. A whole attention a whore that doesn't know how to get attention, and a big mouth bitch who yells and screams about a whole bunch of absolutely nothing. I'm so sick of these. I'm so sick of these regular bitches coming on here trying to present themselves as such elite motherfuckers. If you have it, you don't have to talk about it. See, that's
Right.
the main thing that lets you know all of these motherfuckers who's sitting up here trying to be so much better than, sitting their asses right in the beef sector, fucking beef sector motherfuckers that they meet in the beef sector are not no elite motherfuckers. Because if you were elite motherfuckers, you know that those who have do not have to announce what they have or who they are. They conduct themselves as if they know. Get the fuck out of here. All of these people trying to prove something. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let me
Oh,
hold on. Let me I
okay.
got a poll. I gotta close the poll.
Oh Lord, them damn poles. We
Speaking
got
of,
2 poles and a lot of trolls. 2 poles and a lot of trolls. The fuck is going on around here?
I got polls. I got polls and sad trolls. Sad ass trolls. I got polls. I got polls and some sorry ass trolls. Sorry ass. Okay. Oh, did Sassy hit YouTube cameras panel yesterday? No, she was too ashamed. 33% said no. She knew she is a fuck bitch. 27% says that's neck and neck. Yes, she thinks she made YouTube cameras. 20% said yes to promote her own show. 18% says, and that's with 98 people voting. So there is the results of the poll. Now, what else did you have to say, or views of you?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot, Jill. Yeah, I was going to meeting some friends up there, and then I was also going to meet Wonky Pro and his husband, and we were going to have lunch, and then also take picture. Well, I was going to take pictures. I don't know what they were going to do. I was going to videotape and take pictures of the event. I was going the day of the event, but the event got canceled or postponed till next year. So, but that was when it was, I think, Manhattan, something like that. So, but I was not actually going to purchase anything to go in there. But one he would have if it was an actual event because he wanted to clown. I kind of wish it was real.
Now, Spicy Dicey said, Brooke drug uppity so bad yesterday it was brutal. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that
No.
it must have been on Nessa's channel. Was it on Nessa's channel? I didn't get to watch her live.
No, I'm very particular now in watching it because I feel like sometimes I'll start watching somebody's thing and then next thing I know it's 3 hours later and I'm still watching. So I've been just kind of waiting for some of the highlights and things. So because I can't give 3, 4, 5 hours just sitting here listening to this bullshit. So I'm still catching up. So I gotta go check that part out. But yeah, they showing out the first of the year. They is showing out.
Now, She said it was good and embarrassing at the same damn time. And Jill, you are allowed to not vote. Nobody no nobody noticed that it was you who did not vote, Jill. Comfort zone.
I
You
must admit
have
I didn't vote either. I did because I didn't see. I didn't know. I didn't vote either, Miss Ronnie Q. I'm sorry.
no, I don't need no confession. This is no confession. I didn't vote on that poll. Because you
Oh,
wasn't gonna get me caught in that hole. My
right.
confession.
So
Okay.
stop there. Sent you them damn horse pictures. Those horse
Yes.
pictures. Oh my lord.
Where is
Oh,
it at, Spicy Dicey? She said we gotta watch. It was pitiful. But where did it happen, Spicy?
yeah. I'll go check
I,
it out.
I may go over there and red ball to that portion because there's only so much brook I can take. Well,
Oh
and
right.
up there.
Right. And
But
Uppity has
either,
really been feeling herself. And I did watch part of Nessa's live because I wanted to listen to some portion of it. I can't remember what it was, but I noticed that Nessa let Uppity just over talk and just keep being rude and acting like she was running the panel. And it was just very downright disrespectful. And the people couldn't get out what they wanted to say. And there were people wanted to hear what they had to say, but it was just the Uppity show. All that spitting and shit. It was just ridiculous. I had to leave. And I did give her a thumbs up because oh, I know why. Okay, I know why I wanted to see. I wanted to see what she was serving with the whole hotel picture and stuff like that. I just wanted to be nosy.
but either Uppity and Brooke, they both do the same thing. They overtalk and they both make it about themselves. So I don't care who won. Either of them dragging the other. I will enjoy it either way. If
Yeah.
Uppity is dragging. Uppity is bragging Brooke, or Brooke is bragging dragging Uppity. It's a win-win situation either way it go because they are cut from the exact same cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it happened over at Nest. Sorry, what happened with Sassy? I was discussing that I was discussing that Big Sixy came out and disclosed that allegedly Sassy told her that YouTube cameras was having relations with Donald Gowan. So my question was, uh, isn't Sassy supposed to be YouTube cameras good Judy? And so my question was, what is the big deal if she was? Because isn't
Right.
Sassy the same one who is who was fucking a nigga who she found on YouTube as well? So that was my question. Like, if that's her good Judy, why was she back there telling Bree this allegedly as if it was something salacious that YouTube cameras was doing when she doing the same motherfucking thing? That was my question. So my question really was, after Bree came out and said that, did Sassy have did Sassy show up on YouTube cameras live yesterday? And I still haven't gotten the answer to that. So that's how that came up.
Oh, well.
Hey Z Sarah.
Hi, see Sarah. How you doing? I say she's never corrected, but I like how you say her name. I've never heard her say her name, but I like how you say it, and I say it Z Sarah, but I think the way you say it is correct.
I don't know. I hear other people say call her. How do other people? I got it
Yeah,
from Stomp Down. That's why, and I look at it. It looks like Z Sarah, but I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's
I
pretty.
hear people say it something else.
Yeah, I hear him saying it a different way too, but I like it. It's unusual. Um,
Uppity and Dunn are the reason I stopped watching some people. I can't deal with foolishness like that.
mhm.
Yeah, it gets exhausting. Brooke as well. It gets exhausting. It's like every experience under the sun, they got a story about. And surely they have not been in a lot of these positions that people are in on here. So there's that. Uppity wants to talk about working in the white collar field and retiring at the age of 24, and is a whole welfare queen out here. So I leave me with that bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, she did
Damn.
throw her professional career. I did hear her say that her professional career that she had. She threw that in the while she was arguing with somebody because she's an expert because she used to work in this higher tier something corporate
I
America.
was a white. Yeah, I worked in corporate America, and I was a white. I worked in the white collar world, and I retired at 24 because I wasn't going to be paying all these taxes. And but you're accepting all the taxes that everyone else have worked and paid into the system. Girl, bye. It's just it's just enough. Okay. What else? Now, what else did I miss? A view's view. Did I miss anything?
Oh my God. I didn't even done my early morning, perusing or anything. Where okay, the people I normally see, where is ODS? I
Yeah,
usually enjoy seeing him. I haven't seen him. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him. He had put up that he was going live, and then he wound up not going live. That was the day that Big Sexy obviously came off strike to lie about how much pipe she was getting laid and how many nuts that she bust. Oh my God. Okay. So, and then I heard that she did a 5 hour live. So, you know how they do it. You know
So is she
exactly how
off
they
strike
do
too? She off strike. So
it.
I, I,
I guess.
I heard somebody said that she get this boyfriend every year before taxes or something.
Yeah, and then she goes, and you guys think y'all read me, but I don't get a tax refund. I have to pay taxes back. Well, if you are single and no kids and you paying taxes back, see she what you thought you was doing a flex like you make so much money, bitch. But if you still have to pay taxes back, bitch, you live in Florida. They ain't paying you like you live in California or somewhere, bitch. If you still have to pay taxes back, then you're not sheltering your motherfucking money properly, bitch. Because I've been single in the state of Southern California, bitch, and I got sick of paying all of that money in taxes. So what did the fuck I did? I maxed out my 401k and my money went to me, bitch. You a stupid bitch. So you think you sitting out here saying something smart about your single don't know, own nothing ass having to pay taxes? No, that further shows how stupid of a bitch you really are. But I guess there is no reason for a bitch who weigh 800 pounds to save up money for the future, bitch, because you ain't got no future, bitch. Your future is between 3 to 7 calendar days before your motherfucking heart blow up on you, oh. But you know.
Oh my God. And then I really don't want to, I agree, Jill. I don't really want to hear about people's sex life. I really don't. And like people that talk about sex all the time, I tend to not really want to engage, especially on social media. You don't know who's listening. And like, I don't, and then so she says something about the number six. No, ma'am.
That she was busting nuts. I thought that nuts were actually scrotum. I
Right.
understand. I understand that fat deposits. If you're so big that your fat has to find new places to deposit itself, but just because you're fat, it is depositing itself in your labia, your outer vaginal lips, that does not mean you have no motherfucking nuts. That means those
Yeah.
are not nuts. That's just a fat pussy, bitch. That's a pussy that has to accept all the extra calories that you put in your body, and it's either that or another chin. I mean, how many chins can you have? Your body trying to do you a favor and hide all the extra calories. Those are not nuts, dumb bitch.
Well, you
You know.
know what? I find it interesting for her to say that because that tells me she really has too much testosterone. Because just that analogy, she busted six nuts. That's something that if you do hear anyone say that, like I would think it would be coming from a man. I busted six nuts. Yeah, because of the balls. I've never heard of a woman saying I'm a busting six nuts. That sounds disgusting. That's tacky.
I can't
You said
stand around and
I came six times or something like that, but not busting nuts. Go ahead.
so I'm just saying, good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Okay, so uh, Anything else? Beef sector?
No, no, that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get my little ass on off of here. Thank you. To get my allergies together, find me some Tussin and some castor oil, cod liver oil. Take that. I still don't feel good. I really don't. But anyway,
Well, I hope you feel better. I hope you
thank
feel
you,
better soon.
thank
Um,
you, and thank you for having me up. All right.
all right. It's good. I thank you. I appreciate you coming up.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
All right. So my last story, I talked about this last week. I'm just going to share my screen. I'm going to drop the link. Okay. I talked about this last week in my, regular talk. I always have to give you guys a little political news. And now it's being widely talked about how Elon Musk has actually. I told you that Elon Musk was for that H-1B visa to bring the sharpest engineers and all of these people over to the United States because he could work them longer hours. He could pay them less money. He could set them up in apartments where they're living 6 to 8 people and dedicating all of their time to making him money while paying them a petly. It's alleged that engineers. It's alleged. I've been looking for it where I saw it, but that his engineers start out making $70,000 a year, and they are devote most of their waking hours to being at the company. So there is no way. So they say that American workers are not intelligent enough to do these jobs. No, American workers understand the American system, what a work week consists of, and they're not willing to be working at slave labor prices when they have to actually own their own homes and houses, and they're not going to live in a dormitory style place because they're on a visa that is connected to their job. And if they quit their job, they have to be deported back to their third world country. Let's be clear. So I just want to share this with you guys. I put the link in here. This is the link to this story. So here we go. Now we come to find out that Elon Musk actually has already fired American workers. So let me make sure I don't have it on double speed. Okay, let's hear this story.
Well, what do we have here, y'all? What do we have here? So it turns out Tesla just laid off a bunch of U.S. workers. I believe the exact number is about 2,800 of them. This is their mega factory in Texas. And Elon is replacing these U.S. workers who he just laid off with immigrants on H-1B visas. Would you look at that? It turns out that the ruthless, exploitative billionaire is doing some ruthless exploitation. That all of his critics were right all along. That this position that he took on the H-1B visas, it's all about gimme more profit. Now, he could have kept those Americans on. He could have paid them a decent wage. He could have made sure they could feed their families. But no, he wants to squeeze every single penny out and pad the bottom line, right? All right, so here we go. Let's dive into it. Tesla has replaced some of its U.S. employees who were let go as part of a big wave of layoffs earlier this year with foreign workers using H-1B visas, which CEO Elon Musk is now campaigning to increase. Over the last week, Elon Musk has been promoting the increase of H-1B visas, which are used to bring foreign workers into the U.S. for specialty occupations. Qualified foreign workers need to be sponsored by a company to get the visa, which lasts 3 years, extendable to 6 years, after which the holder needs to reapply. The visa holder must maintain employment at the visa sponsor to retain the work visa. The worker would have to leave the country if the employment ends for whatever reason. So now let's pause here because this is the main point. Believe it or not, actually, Ann Coulter said this, and it was true. She said the reason why people like Elon Musk want more immigrants in on H-1B visas is because effectively they want indentured servants who are completely and utterly relying on the company for their well-being, for their livelihood. You can make them work longer hours for less pay compared to American workers, so you can exploit them more, and that's why Elon wants these people here. That's why he laid off the American workers. So it is flat out ruthless exploitation and the worst elements of capitalism showing here. He could have kept the Americans on. He could have had them work normal hours at reasonable pay. No, he wants indentured servants to work longer hours for less pay and be completely and utterly reliant on the company. They continue here. This has led to some criticism as it gives tremendous power to the employer and can lead to a modern version of indentured servitude. There you go. While there are obvious benefits to bringing skilled workers into the U.S., people are divided on the issue because those workers are often paid less than U.S. workers, putting negative pressure on compensation, especially in the tech industry, on top of the moral questions about holding visas over the heads of foreign workers. That's why the U.S. Congress has mandated a 65,000 visa cap, limiting the number of H-1B visas that can be issued each fiscal year, plus an extra 20,000 for foreign people coming out of graduate programs at U.S. universities. Tesla has been a big user of those visas, and its CEO, Elon Musk, has been using his newfound political influence to promote increasing the cap of H-1B visas. By the way, remember when Elon Musk killed that continuing resolution a week or two ago? It was this huge deal. It was like months and months of negotiations between Democrats and Republicans, and they had this continuing resolution, and they were all ready to pass it. And then Elon and Vivek started tweeting like maniacs and tanked it. Now, by the way, the bill that they tanked had $190 million in it for cancer research for kids. The final version did not have that in it. So he got that killed. They got that killed. That's one of many things they got killed. But the main reason why Elon killed that bill is it cracked down on the ability to invest in China. And Elon has a lot of business with China. So he took one look at that and said, nuh-uh, that's going to hurt my bottom line. Tank the whole goddamn thing. This is who's making decisions about the future of the country.
Okay. So I talked about all of that. I talked about all of that last week. So I dropped the link. If you guys, this we're at the 4-minute mark. This is a 14-minute video. I dropped the link, and I just want to always talk about things that are going on that could very well affect you. And hey, beans and cornbread, thank you. Anyone can do it. The rich stay rich. Yes, and this is the same country they are saying that we need to shut down the Department of Education. Elon Musk liked and commented on a comment that says that American workers are just too retarded to do the job. And he agreed with them and reshared this allegedly. And well, I did see it, but I'm not putting it up here, so I can't. I'm just going to say allegedly until I find it and put it up here. So they're trying to make it seem like American workers cannot do the job. So we see what it is. So it sounds real funny that Trump base had no problem with all of this racism toward low-skilled workers. Even Trump was against the H-1B visas himself, but now all of a sudden he's all for them. He's even lying and saying that he used a lot of H-1B visas. He does not. He used the H-2B visa, which is for low-skilled workers, such as his maintenance, the people who clean around his house, the people who do skilled work, but not brain power work. So let's be clear. Now he is all for it. So the bottom line is, either it's not about who you think you are, what school you graduated, what job that you think you can secure, how elite of a motherfucker that you come on YouTube and try to play. They don't want to pay anybody. They want to control the population through jobs and poverty. Let's be clear. This is the Hunger Games. I have talked about this all last year. This is some Hunger Games type of shit that's going on right now. And let's be clear. We don't even know what they have in store for this first 180 days of his administration. If you guys were with me, a lot of you guys were with me when I played Representative Ayanna Pressley, trying to hammer down what they had in store for the first 180 days of a Trump presidency. Let me see. And they him hawed around it, and we want to create a conservative movement, and and then they said, well, what does she kept on saying? Well, what does that entail? Well, it's in the project. She says there's no details in this. What are you going to be doing to do this? Now, let me see if I can find this real quick, because actually there was an undercover British reporter who did a interview with one of the guys who worked in Trump's last administration, who actually was a author of a lot of the policies in Project 2025. And he did not know. They were secretly recording him. He did not know that he was being recorded. They wouldn't. Let me see. Hold on. And also, you guys know that United Healthcare made record profits this year. While here it is, I think it is. United Healthcare made record profits while denying a woman in a coma her treatment, because they said that they kicked it back, and they said that the doctor had to prove that it was a medical necessity. And the woman is in a coma. The woman's in a coma, had some strokes, also has heart failure, and they kicked back her claim because they said the doctor had to prove that it's medically necessary. But they have announced that last year they have made more profits than they have ever had in their history. Something like 32% more profits for their shareholders than they did the previous year. So let me share this with you. I'm just trying to give you guys information. I want to share this with you. This is not about United Healthcare, though. This is about the Project 2025 people. Now, they were asked to go to Congress and to answer some questions, but they were very vague in the things that they would do in the first 180 days. But this reporter was able to get the guy who worked for the the Trump administration when he was last in office, and who also is an author of plenty of these things that they want to enact via Project 25, to discuss what they plan to do in the first 180 days. They said that they are not going to put any of it on paper or emails because they don't want people to be able to subpoena the plan that they have in store. Let me let you hear him say it himself. So let's see what they have. Let's see what they have in store. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to drop the link for you.
Video that shows the co-author of Project 2025 bragging about his ties to Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, even as Trump is trying to distance himself from the right-wing blueprint for his potential second term. The video features Russell Vought, who is director of the Trump White House Office of Management and Budget. It shows Vought meeting in a five-star Washington, D.C. hotel with two men he thought were relatives of a wealthy conservative donor. But Vought was actually talking to two undercover reporters with the Center for Climate Reporting, an independent British news outlet. They were secretly recording him. In a minute, one of those reporters will join us. But first, This is the video report accompanying their new investigation. It's called Undercover in Project 2025, the secretive second phase and the radical policies for rollout on day one.
Now, that's exactly what Alana Presley, she said, what I understand that there is a second tier of Project 2025 concerning the first 180 days. And okay, let's go ahead.
Two undercover reporters posing as donors are about to meet one of the key architects of Project 2025, the radical plan for Trump's second term, in a hotel suite rigged with hidden cameras.
Nice to meet you. Would you like coffee or something? I'd love coffee. Yeah.
Meet Russ Vogt.
Russell Vogt, the former director of the Office of Management and Budget.
He's been called the most dangerous MAGA diehard you've never heard of.
I am opposed to the Department of Education because I think it's the Department of Critical Race Theory.
The Russ Vogt were comrades in arms.
Formerly a cabinet member and chief lieutenant in the first Trump admin,
I want to thank Russ for doing an incredible job.
he now runs a group called Center for Renewing America.
An organization that I helped turn into the Death Star that is accomplishing all the debates that you are reading about. I think you have to rehabilitate Christian nationalism. You have the largest deportation in history, block funding for Planned Parenthood. I want to be the person that crushes the deep state.
Vogt is one of the key authors of the blueprint for a second Trump administration.
Project 2025.
It's an ambitious 920-page blueprint.
Like eliminating the Department of Education.
The mass firings of civil servants.
Banning access to the abortion pill and further restricting abortion rights.
In recent weeks, the plans have become so controversial that Trump has been forced to distance himself.
They're sort of the opposite of the radical left, okay? You have the radical left and you have the radical right. And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is. It's Project 25.
Are you ready? I know nothing about Project 25. I haven't seen the document. I don't intend to really see the document.
But behind closed doors, Vogt tells us not to take Trump's disavowal seriously.
I expect you to hear 10 more times from the rally, the president, distancing himself from the left's boogeyman of Project 2025.
Yeah. And you're not worried about that?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
He's running against a brand. He is not running against any people.
Okay.
He is not running against any institutions. It's interesting. He's in fact not even opposing himself to a particular policy. Yeah. He's been at our organization. He's raised money for our organization. He's blessed it from the, I remember walking into our last day in office and told him what I was going to do. So he's very supportive of what we do.
Our investigation into Project 2025 began 2 weeks before the meeting with Vogt at a conference for religious nationalists in D.C.
The truth is, Christian nationalism is not a threat to American democracy. Christian nationalism founded American democracy.
Journalists from the Center for Climate Reporting have come posing as potential donors, looking to meet those involved in Project 2025. They're not hard to find. The Heritage Foundation, the group running the project, are here. So is Vogt's think tank. We make the acquaintance of Mika Meadowcroft, an author on Project 2025 and a close aide to Vogt. He tells us that Vogt is running the secretive second phase of Project 2025.
The second phase, after the book came out, was to break down actual sort of policy packets and executive orders and agenda items, things like that. That's been supervised largely by us.
The first phase of Project 2025 was a 922-page policy book published openly. The second phase is a comprehensive, concrete transition plan for each federal agency. These much more detailed plans are confidential.
Yeah. Because obviously you want as little of it to be FOIA-able, if you're familiar with the FOIA process, as possible. Freedom of Information Act, yeah.
You want little of it to be FOIA-able, freedom of information, where you can go in and you can get it, and reporters can go in and get the agenda. They do not want it on paper. So you can get a FOIA to request exactly what's in it.
Freedom of Information Act allows the public to request government communications, but Meadowcroft reveals they plan to avoid these rules.
Yeah, the goal is familiarize all the transition team people with these plans, but you don't actually send them to their work emails. Because you could just give the handbooks to everyone, be like, this is the game plan for the admin. But if the press knows that that's what you're doing, that they're going to immediately just say, like, I request all of your emails from Heritage. Okay. You worker.
I see.
So we'll see.
Interesting.
Meadowcroft offers to set up a meeting with his boss, Russ Vogt.
You could like put me in touch with somebody who looks after his diary or whatever.
Yes, I could put you in touch with his schedule. Yeah.
Amazing.
So,
Great.
So just tell me when to do that.
We want to meet the man writing the game plan for Trump's second administration. Vogt believes that in his first term, Trump's agenda was frustrated by what he calls the deep state. So Vogt is planning a radical centralization of government power under the president, firing civil servants and ending the independence of agencies like the FBI and DOJ.
80% of my time is working on the plans of what's necessary to take control of these bureaucracies.
Okay, so this is Vogt. 80% of his plan. This is Vogt. Okay.
Civil servants and ending the independence of agencies like the FBI and DOJ.
80% of my time is working on the plans of what's necessary to take control of these bureaucracies. And we are working doggedly on that, whether it's destroying their agency's notion of independence. They're independent from the president.
Vogt has also been preparing documents based on fringe legal theories, arguing the president has the power to use the military against protesters.
George Floyd obviously was not about race. It was about destabilizing the Trump administration. Right. We put out, for instance,
okay, so do you hear this? Do you even hear this ignorance that's coming from this man? It wasn't about race. It was about destabilizing the Trump administration. No, it was about what we saw that was done to George Floyd. And after we see this same type of stuff happen time and time and time again, and people were tired of it. So no, it was about they were trying to destabilize our president. So therefore, we're going to ban protest even if we have to put the military on the street. Protesting is bad. So it wasn't about what it was about. They were trying to do something to the government. So they're trying to frame you protesting your government, which is in the Constitution, that you have the right to do. No, they're saying that you're trying to go up against the government. Therefore, your protest must be squashed, like in Tiananmen Square or some shit like that, where they were driving tanks over people who were protesting. Let's be clear. Okay, let's continue. Okay.
A 50-page paper designed for lawyers to know that the president has the ability both along the border and elsewhere to maintain law and order with the military. And that's something that, it's going to be important for him to remember and his lawyers to affirm. But we've given them the case for that.
With loyalists installed in key government agencies and armed with his playbook, Vogt believes a radical Christian nationalist agenda can be realized under a second Trump presidency. For example, on abortion.
So I think the president's actually come up with a strategy that works, so long as you are giving people like me in the government the ability to block funding for Planned Parenthood, block funding for fetal tissue research. But what I've told people is he had the most pro-life record ever. I've never seen him to stand in the way of a pro-life initiative that actually was real. Politically and with momentum.
And for Vogt, Trump's pick for vice president shows he's serious about pushing this ideological agenda when in power.
So I am very happy with the JD pick. I think it's transformative for sure.
Okay, yeah, the JD pick is transformative. When you look at one of the people that JD Vance said that he admired was that gentleman, I will bring it back up to you for you guys tomorrow, who said that America should get used to the word dictator, because what the president actually is a dictator. If you look at American as a company, the president would be the CEO who tells everyone what to do. but that's not what a American country is. No, that is not America. The president does not tell everyone what to do. And he said that Americans should get used to the word dictator. And this is someone who J.D. Vance touted as somebody who he follows, and some things that he likes, the things that he has to say. So let's be clear why he's so happy with J.D. Vance. But if you've been watching Ronnie Q, you've already seen that. But see, while these idiots in the beef sector are sitting around bragging about who they are, what they have, and trying to exalt that I am dumb, and these motherfuckers are talking about personal relationships and who's screwing who and what we got to keep up with, this, that, and the other. These motherfuckers are just mind dumb and just sleeping on shit that really is about to kick them in their fucking asses. Let's continue.
Think of him as a member version of what we do.
Yeah.
So there's no think tank, no policy organization, no battle plan creator other than us for the worldview that I think Donald Trump has and that JD has.
But as public back.
Okay, so of us is the Heritage Foundation, the foundation that there's no think tank for the worldview other than us. With us, the Heritage Foundation that put out Project 2025. So he's saying that Donald Trump is relying. Now let's see what they say. Why he is looking to distance himself. Okay, let's continue.
Clash against these plans builds. The Trump campaign has been scrambling to distance themselves from Project 2025's authors.
It's complete and utter bullshit for any reporter to write that this is the way it is. The president's made it clear these people do not speak for him. They do not speak for the campaign.
But Vogt tells us that behind the scenes, things are much friendlier. The Trump campaign recently picked him to write the Republicans' policy platform, making him essentially Project 2025's man on the inside.
I think the best example is like the campaign selected me to be the platform because of their views on my policy ideas, and they're not running from all of the negativity that I get from the press.
I see. So they haven't been spooked on you as a person, you don't think?
No, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be their transition pick because then they have all these kinds of stories.
Yeah.
But no, the relationship is great.
The head of the Trump transition team has not yet been appointed, but Vogt says that no matter who is named, he'll be able to hand over his Project 2025 battle plans directly.
If it's someone like Stephen Miller or Bob Lighthizer, then all this stuff gets...
Okay, so I dropped the link. So you guys can peruse it. Now, hold on one second. Okay, so now I'm going to also share this link with you too. That I played twice, 2 or 3 times on my lives, where the authors of Project 20. Thank you for the super sticker, Spicy Dicey. The author of Project 2025 was invited, including the president. I forget his name, but who did not show. They were invited to answer questions in front of Congress. Ayanna Presley is asking them specifically what they plan to do in the first 180 days. And I want you to hear how she was answered once again. Okay, so, and you heard that they don't plan to put the plan in writing so the press can get a hold of it or the public can get a hold of this plan. Let's hear the questioning about this first 180 days. And she makes a mistake and she says 100 days, and then she corrects it later on because I think the 100 and the 180 when she was looking down that she thought it was 100 instead of 180, but she does correct it. Let's check this out.
About the Department of Labor, and you are the author of that chapter, correct?
Lead author, yes. There's others too.
Yes, you are. I believe the American public should know exactly how you and the Republican majority that invited you to testify today want to sabotage the EOC, rewrite the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and push all of us back to an era of Jim Crow racism. I'm shocked that my colleague across the aisle was in disbelief at our characterizations and assertions of racism and discrimination when even former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said the Republican side of the aisle looked like the most restrictive country club in America. We all know that Make America Great Again is about making America white only again. Thank you to our witnesses for being here today. You know, although the subject matter of today's hearing is to be expected, it certainly makes it no less offensive or frightening. My Republican colleagues very often like to quote Dr. King, I don't know, maybe for some faux civil rights credibility or to pervert his words to suit your extremist needs, while working actively to undermine his legislative legacy. On the first page of Chapter 18, Project 2025 complains about how the Biden administration has been fighting for racial equity. On the next page, it calls for eliminating data collection on race and ethnicity in employment. On the page after that, it calls for rescinding an executive order signed in 1965 that prohibits discrimination in hiring by contractors. Mr. Berry, do these terrible ideas sound familiar?
They're great ideas.
These terrible ideas sound familiar? Of course they do. You came up with them. Mr. Berry, I find it shameful to advance a vision attacking the very policies and agencies that have helped Black Americans secure jobs, earn a living, and provide for our families. This Project 2025 plan is policy violence, plain and simple. Its authors have placed such a large target on the EOC because of the incredible work the EOC is doing today. Last year alone, the agency filed more than 27,000 charges of race-based discrimination. These workers and their families have a pathway to justice, accountability, and healing because of the policies and regulations that Project 2025 is trying to get rid of. Ms. Wiley, how would workers be harmed by Project 2025's commitment to undermining crucial protections that are enforced by EOC and other federal agencies?
Well, essentially, it guts the ability to both be able to have the rights and have enforcement and protection of the rights that we already have, and we've been seeing improvements and advancements when we have been enforcing them. And I'm also deeply concerned with any suggestion that we should not be collecting data or that labor rights, the rights to organize, which has been so important for workers across race, including white men, to ensure that they're getting...
Okay, that was the wrong one. I dropped the link to that one. Okay, that was the wrong one. I dropped the link. You can please finish that one. I have the actual right one that I wanted to share with you guys. Hold on, let me get past this commercial. Hold on, here we go. This is the correct one where she asks about the 180-day plan. I apologize for that. Here we go.
That numerous investigations are ongoing related to the Secret Service response, and that we can expect a report in the next 60 days. With the election nearly 100 days away, that is an unacceptable timeline, and it makes people less safe. It also allows my colleagues across the aisle, Republicans, additional time to spread dangerous misinformation, which also puts people in harm's way. Some Republicans have exploited this moment to continue to attack progress towards racial justice and gender equity in America. Disappointing, but not surprising. I hesitate to repeat their racist and sexist tropes, but in summary, Republicans have wrongfully and shamefully stated that hiring women and people of color hindered the response to the shooting. Now, this is part and parcel of Republican strategy to constantly attack necessary diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, to undermine the contributions that women, people of color, the disability community, and others make to this country each and every day. And it is disgraceful. In the wake of gun violence and tragic loss of life, Republicans are ignoring solutions like gun safety reform and instead trotting out sexist tropes. Can't say I'm surprised. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record reporting from CNN titled Right-Wing Media Figures Blame Women in Secret Service and DEI for security failure in Trump shooting.
Without objection to order.
This article quotes members of Congress and others that plainly accuse DEI and the hiring of women as a liability for the Secret Service. Women.
Okay, hold on. You know what? These damn commercials. I cannot find that video when I tried to Google it. That was the wrong one as well. I am going to have to go back in my own lives or try to find that under my saves in my bookmark. I cannot find the video. The first video, the first part was that hearing, that actual hearing where they had the Project 2025 people, but it was actually on a separate video where she was specifically asking them questions about the first 180 days, and it is not searchable. So I'm going to have to go back on my videos. I play it for you guys tomorrow. I just wanted to give you guys the information. These damn commercials, beans, the commercials are only 12 minutes apart. She wears it well with her walnut colored skin. Yes, she does. This woman makes bald beautiful. And intelligence beautiful as well. Executive orders is just a president way of bypassing constitutional amendments and laws. Evil. Exactly. She is beautiful. I bet her bath water tastes like vanilla and cinnamon spice with a hint of nutmeg. I like her. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I hadn't planned on playing that, so I was unable to find it. I thought I would easily be able to find it. I just wanted to give you guys the information that is available right now. So I hope you guys I appreciate you guys for hanging in here with me. I hope you guys have a great remainder of your day, and we'll see what happens. God bless you. Have a great weekend. And I want to thank, I want to thank everyone who gave me a super sticker. Spicy Dicey, Liz Livos gave me several. Let me see if I can. I cannot see. I know Spicy Dicey. I know Liz. I know everyone who gave me a super sticker. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, I thank you. I greatly appreciate you. And I want to thank, excuse me, for the Cash App. I want to thank Stomp Down, Bernice, and Jill's Comfort Zone. So, so let me see. 3. I got about 8. So I think that is. I appreciate you guys. So I think that even though my goal was 10, I think I got about 8. Hey, Tabitha, how are you doing? Replay it tomorrow, Ronnie Q. We need this. Yes, I'm gonna have to find it in my my bookmarked things. It's of course they make it hard for you to find that. So I will definitely play that tomorrow for you guys because it goes along with the investigative reporting that the guys from over in England did with what's his name? Bolt. about them not wanting us to know what's in the first 180 days of the Republican plan, which will be in effect in approximately 17 days. So I just want to put this on your. Yes, I'm going to come back over the weekend. Thank you, Beans and Cornbread. So I just wanted to put this out there for you guys. And, I hope you guys, I appreciate you guys for being here. Please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate you. And I'm just trying to, share with you some information. And you guys can share with me some information too. I'm about to slide up in the DMs. Who, Alana Presley? Now, I hope you guys have a great win. Don't forget, starting the second week in this month, Jill Comfort Zone, Auntie Donna, Demetra, myself, A View is a View, DC Kool-Aid. Who am I missing? Jill's Comfort Zone. I'm missing someone else. That Green Vegan. We are going to be getting together and we're going to be doing our crafting and conversations. Each person will have a specific craft that they are going to share with you. You can craft with us. You can come on camera. You can just craft at home, or you can just come and chit chat with us, because we have good conversation. And you can craft something that you just want to craft during that time period. You don't have to craft with us, but we are going to be putting out what we are going to be crafting. We're going to be doing this starting I think it's the 13th of January, all the way to the 7th of February, to get you guys, something that you may want to gift to someone. So come join us for crafting conversation. We will have the material list out. We are not trying to break people. We are trying to, craft and just have some fun within a decent budget, so you guys can easily, attain the materials that we are using for our crafts, and come out and join us for crafting conversations. We will definitely love you all. Be safe this weekend. I may be making the drunken candy apples. I don't drink, but I know that Valentine's Day is a time where people get together. I may be all you need is sugar, corn syrup, a teaspoon of vinegar, and some dye. So, and a little mini bottle of whatever liquor of your choice. So you may want to coordinate the dye color for your apples, the color of your alcohol bottle. It's just those mini bottles. So there's no donation. This is not a competition. We are just, no, Spicy, this isn't a competition. We're just sitting together and we all are choosing a craft that we are going to do with the people. I love candy apples. We don't see them anymore these days. This is I do the caramel apples and all of that type of stuff, but this is hard candy, and people do candy grape, candy kiwi, all types of things, but it's that actual hard candy. No begging song. So no, we just put out a project list. So if you want to craft with us, you can go out and buy the materials. We put out a material list, so we come together and people can just craft and converse. That's all it is. Wow, those apples are beautiful. And can you imagine? You coordinate the color if you're doing a apple. Crown Royal apple. I think their bottle has green in it, and you can make the apple a good green color. Those Ciroc, different flavored Ciroc vodka bottles have different colors on them, so you can coordinate whatever color dye you want with. I don't even know if I'm doing that yet. I don't. Why would I be promoting alcohol if I don't drink alcohol? Damn. That's a no, that's not a stick. And actually what happens is the alcohol, you take the top off the alcohol and you stuff it in the apple, and the alcohol permeates your actual apple. So if you do it with, well, it's going to be hard to do it with. You don't leave the cap on. You take the cap off, and that way the alcohol infuses your apple. So, oh, Liddy Gang, I caught that shade. So that's a big no. That's not a stick. That's a actual miniature, the airplane size of liquor that you put in there, and the liquor actually permeates your apple. So we may do that. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your support, and I thank all of the ones. And so we're going to come back this weekend. I appreciate your support, and scam it. We out of here. All right. Bye-bye.
They are rare and they are few. Who can compare with Ronnie Q? So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie. In the morning while I'm driving, Ronnie, I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie, Ronnie. I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q.
Big and black.
Take a seat and go meet Ronnie. Sweet, 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 sweet Ronnie. No day complete without my Ronnie. She can't be beat. Sweet, sweet Ronnie.
Enjoy the rest of your day on purpose, as they say. Bye-bye. I'm out of here.